walk you guys through another exclusive Disney merchandise that nobody knows about. Today we're talking about Disney Villainess. So this is by a company called Ravensburger, and they created a board game based on all the villains from all the Disney films. And the very first one they came out with was the Disney Villainess, The Worst Takes It All, which is, you can see it based on Maleficent as the main villain. But basically you're playing out the Disney's villain plots, their schemes in every Disney film. So you see you have the classic 6 villains here, and they have all the stories that you play out. So for instance, if you were playing as Captain Hook, you would be playing about defeating Peter Pan on the Jolly Roger, and that's how you would basically play his scheme. Maleficent, reenact curses all throughout the land, and you win her scheme. Jafar, control the genie, take over Aragorn, become the Sultan, and that's how you win his schemes. Everyone has their own set schemes, and the whole base of the game is that whoever schemes first and completes it wins the game. Every villain going against one of them to complete their world domination scheme. So this is the first one they came out with, and the second one they came out with was the Evil Queen right here that me and my sister is actually going to show you real quick how it goes. Kind of upside down, but yeah. So Paula, go ahead and say hello real quick.
Hello,
Hey.
guys.
So she chose to be Dr. Facilier, which his scheme was what? Go ahead and open the card. What's it say? Friends on the other side. Ooh.
Oh, hold up, I'm having trouble there. Okay.
So as you can see, the layout of the board, it's all based on actions and tokens. So this piece right here is the token that you would grab. This is your pool of tokens, by the way. This is the pool that you would grab if you was located on that section. So if she decided to be in this section, she can choose any of the following actions to grab a token. So if she said, okay, well, I'm going to grab one token because that's the power I'm going to use, she would grab the token and keep it here for her own personal use. This is where they all show the action symbols to tell you how to go about following each ability that you have, that you land on each section in each zone. But his following scheme, which it says here, control the talisman and successfully rule New Orleans. That's Paula's scheme that she has to complete as Dr. Facilier. Now if I come over here, which is mine, is Hades. Everybody's got a weakness. He's got his own set board for each in his own realm. So his is New Orleans, and mine's is Mount Olympus all the way to the underworld. And his scheme is start your turn with 3 Titans at Mount Olympus. And that's how he went. As you know in the film, he unleashed the Titans to try to take over Mount Olympus and defeat Zeus so he can rule over it. So you basically found out each villain's scheme and winning the game. And of course, if I were to move Hades here, I can follow my same kind of abilities. That means I can grab 2 tokens from the 2 token pool, and I would follow the next 3 abilities that would show on my action symbols card. Now let me show you something else that's very interesting. Everybody gets their own 2 deck cards. So this one is called the hero deck for each villain, and this is something that the opponent player can use against you to slow down your scheme process. They have heroes like Zeus. If a Titan moves to Zeus location, that Titan is immediately trapped before the Titan's ability is triggered, which basically slows down your progress from getting the 3 Titans to Mount Olympus. The same for vice versa. It was Paula, I ended up slowing her down with her enemies. Naveen. When a Naveen is played, you may move each hero in Dr. Facilier's realm to an adjacent location. Now, of course, with the main deck, you have the ones that stop you and then the ones that help progress you to where you need to get to. Get ready to rumble. Either play 2 power to move an untrapped Titan to an adjacent location, or pay 5 power to move an untrapped Titan 2 locations away. So the game may seem like it's complex, but it's actually very fun when you get right into it. You start scheming, stopping, and just acting like a villain altogether. And I love this board game. I played with a few friends and family, and they all love it. Guys, I recommend you get this. This is a good buy. You don't have to get all of them, obviously. You can get the ones that's your favorite. These are my personal favorite ones because these are all my favorite villains. The recent one I think they came out with was Perfectly Wretched, which is with Cruella de Vil, Steamboat, Pete, and Mother Gothel. I'll show you the link down below so you guys can look at it in more detail if you want. Because Ravensburger also made Disney villains, and they've made Jurassic Park, Jaws, and some other games to boot too. So you guys should check it out. I recommend at least get one. You will love it. Thank you guys. Peace out. The genie's out.